Hello and Happy New Year's. So today we're going to be working on some gauges. The only gauges that I have right now in the 240 is the, let's see, temperature gauge, volt gauge, and oil pressure gauge, as you see down here. So we got those three lined up. I really don't like the lighting that halogen lights put off. It's very, very dim. It almost looks like candlelight from across a football field. So months ago, I decided I want some LEDs. So let me set y'all down. Oh, excuse me. Just y'all. There y'all go. All right. So I ordered these China Special LEDs. They're not the soft white or kind of amberish color that the gauges put out. They're very bright and white compared to these. So they run off 12 volt. They got some pretty decent wire. So my thoughts are, to make them extra bright, is I'm going to combine two of the LEDs to make one halogen light. And we possibly can compare them once we get into the shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the gauges out, and we're going to pop the lights out, and we're going to see how that goes. We're going to compare them. So let's get started. I don't have any tools. Alright, so I managed to use these hands, qualified weapons or tools as you might find, and use them to make this process happen. So, let's see. Let's get my power wires all done. Alright, it's my dimmer switch. I'm guessing. I don't really know. Cool. Something like that. Yep. Alright. So we got all three lights out. So we're going to take all this. We're going to go do a science experiment and test this out, and then come back and install it. Should work. Yes. Alright. Alright, so you can see me. Got my halogen lights, got my LEDs, got me a battery. Let's test this. Alright, let's yank off this heat shrink and solder. Alright, actually we're going to do one of these. I won't need these anymore after this, so I'm not really worried too much about it. Alright. Here is one light in its massive working. If I can get it to work, it might not like me. The battery's good, so. Alright, well. See if any of these others work. Alright. I have faulty alligator clips, so I need to fix those. Anyway, see, it is bright, but not that bright. So let's compare one of these to one of these. Alright, like I said. Alright, why does it keep there? The comparison between these two, so you can tell which one's brighter. This LED is a heck of a lot brighter than, you got flashing going on, than the halogen. So we're going to use two of these and see if that helps. and brightens it up. My guesstimation is it's going to be too bright. Alright, there's that. Unhook that. So, normally 2 is better than 1, right? Let's pop this loose. Pop all these loose. Alright. We're still using the standard boot. I'm just going to push 2 LEDs through. I can get them fed through. Alright. Just like that, if they'll should double up. Hopefully they'll work. Maybe not. I don't know. One might have to go behind the other. Let's try that. There we go. That should work. So pop all these out and just keep on doing it. Alright. And just to kind of help out, I'm going to put each one of these in heat shrink so they don't stand out too much. So I've got some little heat shrink here. I'm just going to go with red and red, black and black. So I'm not going to do the whole thing because probably just about there on each one, just to make sure I have them together so they don't go anywhere. So I got all these handled a little bit better. So once they all route together, I'll tie them together a little bit better. The heat shrink's on there really well. I should be able to move it if I need to. So now these LEDs, which aren't going to be about that far apart, can loop back around and go to the same power source and the same ground source all together. So all of them will be connected together as one unit, as so and as so, like that. So that's what makes it easier. Let's check out one of these though before I do anything else. Where are my wires? Alright, so let's set this up. As you see, that's pretty bright now. A lot better than just one single LED. So my gauges should be quite bright whenever it comes down to seeing them at night. So let's finish this little job. Alright, I forgot to mention I'm using some crimp and heat shrink material on the end of the grounds, and then this is the power wire to power the lights whenever the lights are on. So I'm going to be using a heat shrink with solder in the middle of it to combine these all together. So it will have a good connection and it will be sealed off from any corrosion or water or anything else. So these are nifty tools. If you ever can get your hands on some, get them. They're amazing. Alright, back to it. So we have both sets of wires combined with heat shrink, all nice and neat. So once we line them up, there's going to be 3 in a row as of like that in the back of the gauges. We're going to have 1 ground and 1 power. So let's go check out this, how it looks. We can plug it up here Sorry for the... Oh, there's one. Let's see. Oop, there's all 6 of them all together. Alright, let's go put these in the car. Alright, it's installed. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. I can't. We'll have to check it out another day. But it should be working. So, thank you for joining in for another episode of the shop. Hope this helps you out. If it did, give this video a like, comment, share it, subscribe. And don't forget about the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway we're doing when we hit 200 subscribers. So, thank you again, and keep tuning in. Until next time.